Hi everyone, I'm Nikita, and as you can see, we're not in our normal studio space because I'm in Guyana for Clash of the Titans. Today's episode is going to look a little bit different. I'm backstage talking to some of the artists and musicians, so stay tuned to see what they have to say. So I have Mr. Shivam Rajaram.
Hey Nikita, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am fine. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Shivam, I call him my little one.
Yeah.
So I met Shivam after you had released Boy Dole Balam with Raymond Ramnarayan.
Yeah.
And we met in Trinidad.
In Trinidad. Yeah.
Yes.
That was my first time in Trinidad. So wow.
It was your first time, and it was your first time performing Boy Dole on stage with Raymond live, correct? Okay, so what I wanted to really ask you is, again, we're here at Clash of the Titans in Guyana.
Yeah.
After Boy Dole, for at least us Trinidadians and Guyanese, it kind of put you on the map.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How has life changed since then? Clearly you're here in Guyana performing at Clash, but in general, how has life changed since then?
So the thing is, we were working for it, and the thing is, after Boy Dole, I had also Butterfly. It was also a big hit in the Caribbean, in South Africa, also in Holland, Suriname, and America. And yeah, it was really life changing.
Yeah.
It was like, oh shit, it's my dream. I'm living my dream now.
So you can generally say that, and again, guys, we're in the middle of Clash of the Titans, so all the noise you're hearing in the background is because someone's on stage.
Yeah.
But it's just you're living your dream, basically.
It's true.
You know, for those of you who don't know, because Boy Dole Balam became a breakout hit for us here in Guyana, Trinidad, US, Canada, you have been performing most of your life. You have been singing a lot of your life.
Yeah.
He does have a band, actually a group called Natraj.
Natraj, yeah.
Yes. They are a Beta Ghana group, guys.
Natraj, yeah.
In Holland, which is where he's from, they are a household name. And now he's officially transcended here in Trinidad and Guyana. The reason why I'm saying this is because we technically all are one people, but everything is so siloed for all of the industries.
That's true.
So the fact that you are someone who's on the other side of the world and actually making your mark over here on this side of the world, it's a really big deal for us as Indo-Caribbeans because it's bringing us together in some way.
But the thing is also, I get the love from the Caribbean, West Indies people. They love me, and I feel the love. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. But I'm feeling the love, and I really appreciate that.
Well, I can actually say that we love you, Shivam.
Yeah, thank you.
I love Shivam, and I can be a little bit biased in this because I actually genuinely know who he is. And the humble person that you are really does translate in the work that you do. So, again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Yeah, of course, always.
And I loved this. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Right now I have Drumsy here with me. For those of you who don't know, Drumsy is an amazing musician who's a part of the Shakti Strings band. He has been performing for so long. He's performed with so many of the amazing artists, and tonight he's performed with almost all of the artists, right?
Yes,
except
all
for
of them,
except for the few that have their prospective band members. So, Drumsy, how many times have you performed at Clash at this point?
This is actually my fourth year, Nikki.
Fourth. Why did I feel like it was like so many more? Maybe it's because he's been performing for so long, guys.
Could be.
Drumsy is also the son of Miss Reshma.
Yes.
She won Chutney Soka Morna King, right?
Queen, yeah.
Queen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is just enough fun. I don't even care for the footage anymore. But anyway, I love this dress. Please don't put all this edits in the
I can't even speak, I feel. And I'm not even drunk.
It's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. Okay. We'll go back and go really back again. Hi everyone, I'm here with Drumsy.
Hey guys.
Drumsy, for those of you who don't know, is a part of the Shakti Strings band. He has performed with almost all of the artists tonight, and I I just want to quickly take your time because I know you may have to go on stage right now with KI and the band.
My next band. Yeah, my main band.
Exactly. So now he's switching bands to go play on stage. But this is your fourth clash, as I was told earlier. What makes this different for you this time?
Well, definitely having that year break last year when there wasn't any, and KI being back out full force. He was recovering from a little bit of a little downtime.
Yeah.
So we're happy to have him back at full strength. The full team is there, and I mean, it's falling on my interest, but the atmosphere is just different. It's just pumped up, man. It's
Exactly.
exciting.
So, for those of you who don't know, Drumsy, like I said, is a musician that is part of Shakti Shing's band, but the fact that he's performing with so many other bands tonight in one show makes him a versatile artist. It makes him a musician that everyone can trust to be neutral, to be confidential, to be basically malleable to any situation. So for me, what I want to ask you is, switching from different bands, not because of loyalty, I just want to point that out, but because you are the musician that you are, you are that good, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
What is the one thing that makes you able to do that?
I believe my ability to adapt to the different styles, the different varieties of styles of music that I play with the different bands. Yeah, they see that experience in me, and that's something that really attracts their attention, and that's what invites me to perform with all these different bands.
Okay, there you have it, guys. Being able to adapt in any situation, being able to understand your musicians that you're working with and your artists that you work with is what it takes. So thank you, Drumsy. I know he's got to go on stage in a second again.
Yes, again. Last lap.
But I've been dying to do a full in-depth podcast interview. You're going to see a lot of people on here that I've been talking about doing interviews with. Drumsy's one of them, and that it's not because of the fact that he performs with so many musicians, but it's because of his musical talent itself. So I can't wait to make that happen, okay?
Yes, definitely. I'm looking forward to it too.
Thank you so much for doing this little snippet with me, and I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I have Miss Caitlin Sultan with me here. So, Caitlin.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. How did you feel going on stage? Because this is after her performance, right? And I'm going to ask her this very basic question because I feel like it needs to be asked after that amazing performance.
I was so elated and joyful. It was some of the best minutes of my life because the energy and everything there was just amazing. And all my fans in Guyana, I love them so much, and I want to thank you all so much for supporting me. And yes, that performance, it was just breathtaking, and I really enjoyed it.
So what I want to ask you is, how do you feel? What is that feeling that you get right before you go on stage?
Well, actually, I don't get nervous if that's what you're thinking, but I actually feel really excited. Yes, it's my turn. Let's go. So yeah.
There's no butterflies, there's no nervousness, it's just, I'm here to go.
Yeah, I'm here to perform and get a performance.
So honestly, I just want to commend you because being so brave before you go on stage is something that not a lot of people experience, right? Do you think that's because of your genes and from your family, or is it because you feel like this was what you were meant to do?
I trust in myself, and I know this is what I was born with. I know that I trust in myself. I have great self-esteem, knowing that I'm a very brave person. So I don't depend on I don't really think it's much about genes or anything. Although my family is very brave and a lot like me, but I just know that I'm really good at what I do, and yes, I'm brave on my own.
I love the confidence because honestly, at your age, it's very hard to get that, and I do commend your parents for that because that means you have an amazing support system behind you.
Yes, I know. I really appreciate my parents and my sister, all my supporters. I wouldn't have been here without you all.
Honestly, guys, it is now almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and she's here. This work ethic that she has is, I'm gonna keep saying commendable, because at her age, to have this work ethic, to have parents that are standing by her to do this. My parents used to put me to bed at 10 o'clock. If I had a show, I had to be on stage before 10 o'clock and I had to go home.
Whoa. Okay. Wow.
So the fact that you're here at this age and doing this, the work ethic really just show, and the talent shows itself. So I'm very proud of you.
Well, don't worry. I also have a bedtime. Like during the week, it would be like 9 to 9:30 because I have to go to school in the morning. But now I have a whole 5 months to myself because I wrote SCA 2 days ago. So now I don't need to go to school until September. So I can wake out late I want, but still I need to maintain that because when school opens, it's gonna be back and out.
So I just want to tell you guys, right? Caitlin's mom and I have been trying to set up a full podcast interview with her. We're making that happen soon.
Yes.
And all of what she just said about school, about her lifestyle, that's all going to be in there. So I hope we can make that happen soon.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
And you've grown big since I saw you last May.
Yeah, it's probably like this. Yeah.
But thank you so much for doing this.
Everybody said I grew. And Kaylee also really, she made me like tall like you now.
Yeah. And I'm wearing heels, guys. So I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
For me, like, she was my first baby in New York because we brought her for the Mother's Day show last year.
That was the best Mother's Day show. I really enjoyed that.
It was so amazing, and I feel like she was so tiny at that time, but now she's older, and it's insane for me. But I'm really happy that you're doing this. I'm so proud of you, like I said before.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I'm so happy you could do this for me, this little clip.
Oh, yes, anytime.
Hi, everyone. I have Sunday student from Holland here.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Okay, so a lot of people don't know this, but Sandesh and I are actually friends.
Of course.
What do we call each other? Drinking buddies. We actually
We
met.
drink water.
Yes, drinking water, I guess. So Sandesh and I actually met 2 years ago at Clash of the Titans, and 2 years later, we are now here at Clash of the Titans again.
Yes.
So I saw Sandesh's performance. I was your hype lady in the back screaming.
Very nice.
How did it feel to be on that stage? Because honestly, I think all of the artists have done amazingly tonight so far, from what I've seen.
Everybody did a good job.
But I think I'm so biased because we are friends, and I think you had the most energy.
Oh my God. Thank you.
And that's not being like, I'm not putting down any artist at all, and in any which way. I'm being supportive of my friend. How does it feel being here again for another time at Clash?
Well, as you said, it was all of energy, right? You see? That's the energy. That's the energy that we brought on stage.
Honestly, speaking of energy, I wish the energy band was here from Holland.
I wish to. Maybe next time.
Next time for
We
sure.
go work on it.
So, what was different from the last Clash to now for you? What made it feel different for you?
There were a few things that was different. This year, it was my first time that I performed without Gravity and Karma because of the time frame, right? And the time frame was like, he has to accompany a young brother, and he told me like, yo, things delay. So no problem. So I went with Shakti Strings, but my good friend Jay Hublal from Holland, he was playing Ableton with Shakti Strings. So I had all the confidence that I needed, right? And also a quick change from the last years. This year, I did my performance with the Burberry's dance group. Yes, and it was really nice. If you see the video, you'll see me dancing next to the Burberry's.
Yeah, he actually did a choreography move, guys, on stage.
A little bit. It was very nice. So very nice to dance with the Guyana dance group and sing for Guyana. This time was different. This time was very different, but I liked it very much. I give all my energy, and looking forward to much more gigs here in Guyana.
Yeah, I think this is one performance that actually made you shine on your own.
Yes, exactly.
It was your own set.
Yes.
It wasn't in the middle of a Karma set. It wasn't in the middle of someone else's set. It was just you yourself, your own person, your own artist on stage.
Yes.
And I think that's what was so different for me, at least. So
For me too, yeah.
a lot of people have never really gotten a chance to see Sandesh, like in the US especially, perform such a high energy crowd. I know you've done a few performances before in New York, but this, for me at least, was like the the actual artist, Sunday student from Holland, coming to perform on his own, and I felt that was the best part of it. Again, like he said, Jay, who's camera shy.
Yeah. He doesn't want to come in front of the camera.
Exactly, but he's always backing him up, and again, I wish the Energy Man could be here. So,
Hopefully, one time, hopefully. And it's the Energy Band, and I bring the energy. And look at the video. That's my energy on stage. And this time in Guyana, first time, it's your boy Sandesh with my own songs, right? And my own energy. And hopefully, much more.
thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, Nikita. And Nikita podcast. Keep watching, keep following. Sandesh and Nikita. Right?
Thank you. Hi everyone, I have Vikash Sahadeo here with me. Once again, we're at Clash of the Titans in Guyana, and I just wanted to say I'm so happy that you could be here to do this with me because
Most definitely.
we've been trying to do this.
But you know, being in Guyana, this is home, so you know, we feel that sort of comfort when we're in Guyana. So you know, it's just a good vibes. It's always a good experience and a good time for us as Trapni Soca artists, persons who you know spend a lot of time in Trinidad and different parts. You know, when we come to Guyana, we feel as though this is just a home away from home.
So the fact that you're Trinidadian
Yeah.
and now you're here in Guyana, right? Clearly touring is a part of your life.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you feel doing that and also balancing an actual home at life at home? Sorry, a life at home.
Well, you know, this is something that I've always been a part of music from growing up. From as early as I would say maybe 4 or 5, I know that I just wanted to be in music. I love music because, you know, with my dad, I spent a lot of time with my dad and he was involved with music, not necessarily singing, but, you know, I kind of branched off into the singing part of it. But I remember from as early as a child growing up, going to primary school and that kind of thing, I would have entered a lot of competitions. So it's just something that came naturally for me. Music and entertainment is something that I love doing. So it's basically, I would say, somewhat like just breathing because it's something that I do naturally. Being all over from the US to Canada to Suriname, Guyana, Aruba, St. Martin, and different parts of the Caribbean as well. You know, it's been amazing for me, and I'm just so happy that I could do something that I love.
So I know that we don't want to be biased, but aside from home in Trinidad, where do you feel the most love?
Definitely would be Guyana, and not only here in Guyana, but wherever in the world you go, and in the audience you would see the majority of persons being Guyanese. You know, that sort of warm reception that you get from Guyanese people, it's, you know, second to none, I would say. Very, very warm and welcoming always.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know you have to go on stage.
Yeah, getting all
But
set for stage.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate this.
No problem at all. Big up.
All right, we're here live at the Clash of the Titans. You know, it's a great night. You know, a lot of great performers performing tonight. And I'm having a good time. It's my first time here in Guyana. You know, I just met, what's your name again?
Wow! Okay, can I just say, this man, so I actually want, the reason why I asked you to do this really quickly is because, so when we were at the hotel, he stopped me, he was with his family, and he stopped me and he told me that he watches my podcast, right?
I see the clips.
So
you know what
for-
I'm saying? I see the clips on Instagram.
So for me, I'm in Guyana, guys. I'm actually not in New York. So I'm in Guyana here at Clash of the Titans. For me, it's like a surreal thing, right? Because I'm in a different country and like someone's coming up to me and they're like, oh my God, we've seen it.
Oh, she worldwide now. She's worldwide. She's like, damn, I'm famous.
I didn't say that, but no, it's a great feeling is what I'm trying to say,
for sure, 100%.
right? Like it feels nice that like the little initiative that I started, like people are starting to see it and there's traction to it. And the fact that like he felt comfortable enough to like stop me for a second and give me that compliment. A lot of people will watch it and just be like, okay, whatever, right? It'll pop up on their feed. It's kind of whatever, right? But the fact that you took out the moment to do it, I was like, oh my God.
I mean, I had to, you know. But honestly, this community, this genre of music, they needed something like this. topics, and she brings the facts to the table, you know? And that's what we needed.
That's honestly the best thing, because like we can add fluff to everything, right? But there's so many things that we want to talk about as a community, and the fact that I can do that and like people are seeing it, it means so much. So he just came out and started talking, but I mean, name, where are you from? Hello.
My name is Randy Harrytran. I am the son of the owner of Legend Cookhouse on Rockaway Boulevard. I bet you didn't even know that. You probably didn't even know that.
No, you told me that earlier.
Oh yeah. So my dad owns the Legend Cookhouse, and my uncle owns the Legend Restaurant Lounge, previously known Legends Restaurant Lounge, now Legends Caribbean Shack in Florida, in Orlando.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's who I am, you know?
So I didn't know who he was obviously until I met him today, but Legends Cookhouse in Queens.
Yeah.
Not really sure about Florida because I'm not from there, obviously, right?
Right.
But like growing up in New York, Legends Cookhouse in Queens, Richmond Hill, Queens, is like pinnacle. So Legends, Kaichor, Hibiscus, Sinks Roti Shop, Train Delight, like we all of us New Yorkers know like our hub in Queens, and that's part of it. So that's even crazier because, you know, I was like, oh, he's just someone just trying to say hi, whatever.
And a lot of people don't know, these other restaurants, we all support each other.
Yes.
Like Hibiscus, I hang out with the Hibiscus owner, Dave. He's a part of my family now. You know, we all support each other, you know?
Yeah, and I'm happy you actually brought that up because I did do an episode with Shivani from Sings.
Okay.
And there was a lot of, for some reason, backlash on not recognizing other like restaurants and like actual hubs of our community. And a lot of people were trying to make this a Trinidadian versus Guyanese thing, right? Which it's not, right? Like he just said, we're all a part of a one big community. We're all Indo-Caribbeans at the end of the day. And the fact that you guys do all support each other, and Sybil did actually come into the comment section and was like, hold up. So the fact that this is an actual thing, I think that's a great thing that you highlighted because people just think we're all fighting with each other, and we're not.
Yeah, it's not a competition. You know, people want something new to eat every day. You know, it's not like it's just like, you know, it's not a monopoly on this food or whatever. You know, everybody wants different tastes. Everybody wants to, you know, get different stuff to eat. So it's not a competition. Everybody supports everybody. And you know, there's enough to go around. You know, there's enough people, enough business to go around. And, you know.
And just so you guys know, he's also Mr. Photographer over here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just do it as a hobby. You know, I do a little bit of videography, photography as a hobby. So don't hit me up for no jobs because I'm probably not gonna do it.
Okay, well, thank you for being a little piece
Appreciate
of
it.
Mic Check with Nikita for our little recap of Guyana's Clash of the Titans. I appreciate it. Hi everyone, I'm here with Kaylee Sultan. Okay, so Kaylee is the younger sister of Caitlin. But she's not just that, guys. She's the energy, she's the hype, she's the flair, she's everybody mother, even though she's a little child, basically.
True.
So, it is now 1 o'clock in the morning almost, I believe, right? How you have so much energy? How do you have so much energy?
Well, first, I only sleep like an hour because I couldn't fall asleep. And I just drank a soda. Well, I just drank it, but when I was on stage, I don't know where I was getting energy. Like, something that just come out of me. And I just let go of everything. Like, Lego. Only thing that was holding back, only dance move that was holding back in me, I was just let go of it.
So it's your personality. It's just who you are.
Yes.
Is what we're gonna just say.
Yes.
The burst of energy, the liveliness.
Yes.
So you are, let's see, you are like the balm to her like little calmness that she has going on.
Well, not really. I am the big supporter. I am
my mother when she needs to be. She will yell at me when I need her to yell at me, and she
I
will
will
always talk to
then
me.
yell at Caitlin too sometimes. And let me tell you something. I never really tell anybody this before, but I really can't do without Caitlin. Like when she goes to band practice with my dad and I'm home alone, I'll sit on the couch, I'll watch our favorite movie, and I'll be like, Kate, look that, and then I'll realize she's not there, and then I'll be like real sad, and then I'll call her, and then she would cheer me up a little bit, and then I'll go back to my normal way.
Honestly, the fact that you both have this relationship is so sweet, and it's honestly it's very endearing, and that's because at a young age, the fact that you guys have this bond, like a lot of times girls your age or siblings your age fight a lot, right?
Me and Caitlin, we do fight.
But it's like
But-
little things.
No, we do have big things too.
Yeah?
Yes, but we always make up and we always, well, really, I can't sleep without her. So, like, I would hug up in the night and sleep with her, and then like, we'll fight 1 hour, right? We'll fight for like a half an hour. If it's a big thing, we'll have fight for a half an hour. Well, we don't really have big fights and stuff, just like over little things. And I would go apologizing to her, but she will come apologizing to me because we know, like, let me say I do something wrong, I will go apologize to her. If she do something wrong, she will come apologize to me. And we grow up doing that, so we'll do that every time we fight. But we don't really have big fights. It's like big fights to say, hey, like pulling hair and fighting and stuff. But like we'll fight over quarrel over little thing like that. She take my stuff and I don't like it and stuff like that.
Sisterly things, basically.
Yeah. You and your sister used to fight when you're
All the
young.
time.
Yeah, so
All the
it's
time.
like a siblings thing.
Yeah. I love that. And honestly, I just want to like point out Caitlin's family, her mother, her father, and now getting to know her sister. The support system that you guys have all created together is amazing, and I think cherish that always. So, thank you so much for doing this.
You're welcome.
I love this. I literally just grabbed her, guys, out of nowhere, and she was so happy to do it. So thank you, and thank you for being on this.
Well, I always have to be honest. My father and my mother always taught me that to always be honest and never lie.
Thank you so much. So I'm here with the beautiful Emily Moore.
Hi guys.
This is now your second clash.
Yes.
How was it on stage? What's the energy? What is different from before, like the last clash you were here for, and now?
So that was 3
Yes,
questions.
that was 3 questions in one. And this is what happens when Emily's around. I get like flustered.
She doesn't get flustered. We're friends, so you know. She just asks things.
Yeah, this is how we talk.
Anyways, performance, I had a great time. Guyana is always vibes. I can't explain it, but the second you hit that stage and you like just look out into the audience, Guyana is just a different place. And you feel so much love. It's like a hug while you're singing. Something that was different about this performance is because it was my second time here, I did feel a little bit more prepared. But I also found it very interesting that people knew the songs and they were singing back. And I only had 8 minutes this time, so I only sang my songs. I didn't get an opportunity to put in the covers that I wanted to. So I basically just sang my own songs, and the reception was really well, and people knew the songs, and that's kind of like crazy to me that people actually are starting to know the songs.
So, for those of you who are actually viewers of My Check with Nikita, you know that she was episode number 2 when we started this initiative. So the fact that she's now almost 3 years in,
Almost.
and she's here at the biggest stage in Guyana, actually for our entire like Chinese soca industry. I guess
Definitely.
you could say. It's incredible that she's here performing for a second time. That's number 1 of what I have to say, and number 2, the fact that people actually know you in the crowd now. I think we both talked
thank you to Firefest Productions because my first production was actually with Uncle Mahindra. He wrote the song, he helped us produce it and everything. And then since then, he's always involved me in his productions, like all his shows, One Guyana, Clash of the Titans. So thank you for that ongoing support as well.
Well, I do know you like had a blast on stage.
Yes.
I unfortunately didn't get to see it because I was late.
You know what? My hair was pinned straight. After my performance, it turned curly. It was a great time.
It was a really great time. So the fact that this is now the second year that you've performed and it rained. What does rain do? I think rain is just like good luck for Uncle Mahindra at this point because the fact that he has a crowd of so many people, so many artists that are coming together, they're getting ready, they're having a great time, and they're preparing themselves to be in front of so many people. But yet, when it rains, they're still on stage, being the professional that they should be, and they want to be. You, and so early on in your career, doing that, I think like kudos to your parents. Like it's amazing. I genuinely think the rain makes it fun because it's been raining all day that we've been here, guys.
It has.
It's insane.
Hence the cough.
Yeah, and she's sick too. She's like literally sick, and she came here
Extremely sick.
So
But I was looking forward to being like rained on and getting those really great shots. But during my performance, there was no rain. But you know what? You know what the West Indians say? The only thing rain stops is cricket. So Clash of the Titans, rain or sun, we're here.
well, Emily, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Subscribe, guys.